Christians. This person here says that Calvinism gives you a sense of pride that God picked you over others. Calvinism didn't give us anything other than biblical doctrinal truths cataloged under the name Calvinism by some. I don't care to be called Calvinist. I'd rather be called a Christian. But the principal tenets, the pivotal principal teachings of Calvin that have been systematized theologically and that have been sort of laid out in this acronym that so many people are familiar with, TULIP, they're true. Whether you like it or not, they're true. God chose those who are to be saved, and God chose to leave those who are not saved to die in their sins. And that is God's prerogative. And that is the reason why salvation that is given to those who are saved, that is why it is referred to as grace. Because we did not earn it. We were not due it. We were not authorized it because of anything that was done in ourselves. It is called grace because God chose us when he did not have to. He did not choose to leave us in our sins. And because he chose to leave other people in their sins, those people have no claim against God for him exacting upon them the justice that justice requires when you break God's sovereign holy law. God's grace to sinners who are saved means that they have been granted a pardon, which assumes their guilt. But they were pardoned nonetheless because that is an exercise of the divine prerogative. So God is fatalist, and God does choose who goes to hell. And because because God chooses who goes to heaven, by default, that means that those who go to hell are also by his choice, because it is hard for him to choose he can't choose somebody to go to heaven without leaving those who he has not chosen to continue down the course they were going to perish. Everything that takes place in this earth is by God's predeterminate counsel, period. I don't care who you are. If you don't like it, that's tough, because that is what God teaches, that he is sovereign, sits on the throne, and determines all things. You finish off your comment by saying free will. Show me free will in the Bible. It's not there. I've challenged sent this challenge out many times, and no one can show me where God gave anyone a free will. Be provoked and be persuaded.